guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah and today's video is me showing you my no foundation makeup looks. Okay, so before we start, I haven't done any brows or anything like that. We have to prime. What I'm going to use is the Pixie Rose Ceramide Cream. I love this stuff. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I'm just going to take, I will turn my brightness down just a little bit for you guys. I'm just going to take, I'm sorry if you can hear the neighbours, I'm really sorry about that. So I'm just going to take a little bit. You don't need a lot of this cream, you only need a little bit, but this is so moisturising. Honestly, if you need an intense moisturiser and you have really dry skin, this Rose Ceramide Cream is absolutely everything. Can you see what it's done to my skin? Oh my god. And this like lasts literally all day. I love it, like honestly to death. Actually onto brows. Going with a brow pencil. I'm going to go with a very light brow today, but the two products I'm probably going to use are either going to be the Revolution Brow Pencil and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I love this stuff. Watch my brow hairs up for you guys. So this look is going to be including no foundation whatsoever. So no foundation included. We're not going to be using that bad boy. Do you see how dewy my skin looks right now? Fill out the areas that are mainly sparse. I am going to go and conceal them now. And I'm going to be using the Morphe concealer just to conceal my brows. I'm just going to take a little bit of Morphe M224 concealer brush. Nothing too crazy. Just to make sure they're looking good. Now, because this is a matte concealer, if you don't want your face to look too hydrated because you've got oily skin and you've used this cream, the matte concealer will just mattify all of that. Okay, so brows are done. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. So the concealer I'm going to use is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I love this concealer. It's concealer that's near enough your shade, but not to brighten, because if you have a brightening concealer, it's going to look a bit dodgy. So this shade's natural beige. This is more or less my skin shade, because I get this in the same shade as the foundation. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit underneath these areas, like my under eyes. That's where I mainly want to conceal. On my lid, on my forehead, and any like spot areas where you want to spot conceal. Because finding a concealer shade that is either your shade or a bit darker after you've colour corrected on spots is quite a good shade to use. You can just see it just sorts to look like your normal skin. So that is all blended in. Just make sure there's no streakiness, because with concealers they can be a little bit streaky. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Sugar Cookie. Absolutely love this stuff, amazing for powdering. Especially if you've got oily skin, this is really good. Just gonna take this on a beauty blender that has absolutely been battered, and just gonna go in and set. You don't wanna set too much, because your normal skin, you want that to seep through more, so you don't want to set that too much. But if you get oily throughout the day, then obviously you're going to want to put a little bit more on. But I'm just mainly focusing on the under eyes and the lids, just to make sure they don't crease, because having creased lids is the worst thing in the world to have. Not so much when you're not wearing eyeshadow, but not so much if you're wearing eyeshadow, but if you're not wearing eyeshadow, it's not very what's the word? I don't know what the word is. While we're letting that set, I've just set my forehead area. I'm going to go in bronze. Now, when you've got your normal skin, I have always said shimmer bronzers are always a little bit better than matte bronzers, because when your matte bronzer is on top of a foundation, it acts differently to when it's just on your skin. So I would say always go for a shimmer bronzer. I've always thought that bronzers should be shimmery anyway, because they add that little bit of glow to your skin. I have this bronzer when I'm doing a natural look, is the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. Mine's been smashed like 3 times, so it's literally like dead. But anyways, I'm just going to go in with a Spectrum CO7 brush. Absolutely love this bronzer, it's beautiful. I'm just going to start to bronze my face. Now this bronzer has a slight shimmer to it, not too much, but just ever so slightly. slight shimmer to it, which I really, really love. And this bronzer goes beautifully on top of just bare skin, so it just looks lovely. I've worn this to an event before. My skin just looked really, really nice. Quickly going with the Revolution Hyaluronic Fixing Spray. So now I'm going to go in with liquid oil. I'm going to go with highlighter, a little bit of highlighter just on the cheekbones, just to add a little bit of shine. I could use both of them, I probably will use both of them, but I've got the Iconic London Multi-Glow in Warm Honey, and I have the Revolution Jelly Highlighter in Prestigious, which is gorgeous. This is what the Revolution one looks like. I don't really know if I want to go for that shade. I want something a little bit more bronzy, because we are going for a little bit of a bronzy vibe. This one right here is really, really nice, so I might go for a little bit of that, just ever so slightly on these areas. Not too much, but just ever so slightly, like that. Oh, I love that. And just blend that into the skin. Okay, so that's what we've got to go with right now. I don't think it looks too bad, but I maybe could have gone with something a little bit, I should have gone with a bit of a powder highlight, but anywho. Now I'm going to go in with mascara and lashes. I'm going to go in with is the Milk Kush Mascara. I really, really like this mascara, so I'm going to go in with this. Just on my eyelashes. But of course we're going to put lashes on top, so don't worry about how you coat these. So I'm going to go with some lashes. These are the Vault Beauty official lashes in Havana. Let me show you these. Absolutely love them. Okay, now lastly for lips, I'm going to use the, I don't know whether to go with the Gerard Cosmetics Melrose Place or Cher. Should I go in with Cher or Melrose? Nude lip. I am going to go in with the Gerard Cosmetics Cher lip liner, and then I'm going to go on top of that with just a plain gloss. I'm just going to line my lips. Shade right here is a really beautiful shade. The Iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Love Struck. I love this stuff. So I'm just going to take that and put that over the top. And it gives you this really basic nude lip, which I love. This is the finished look, something very, very basic, something very, very everyday if you're just going out and you want something really, really quick. This could probably be really, really quick for you, but I thought I'd just go in a little bit of, what is this piece of hair doing? I don't get it. But anywho, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this a massive thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. Also, if you're new here, I'd love if you could click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post. So as you can see, this is the final look. I love you guys and I hope you guys take care. Bye.